Welcome to My Long Island TV, the show that features the people and events that make Long Island great. In this special episode, Arts Alive LI helps us paint a picture of the arts on Long Island. Morning radio personality Cindy Clifford joins the kickoff of Live on the Vine's 7th season. Take a tour of the beautifully renovated Suffolk Theater in Riverhead. We go backstage for a pre-concert conversation with Mambo Loco. Political and business leaders talk about how the arts affect Long Island's economy. Now let's get started.
Hi, my name is Neil Schuma from Elegant Eating, and welcome to My Long Island.
We're here at the historic, newly renovated Suffolk Theater in Riverhead to kick off Live on the Vine. We were here with Executive Director Pat Schneider from East End Arts, who is sort of the mother, the godmother of the entire Live on the Vine program.
7 years ago, yeah, we were talking about how to liven up what we had started with Winterfest and decided music was the key.
Now, originally it was Jazz on the
We
Vine.
did some strategic visioning.
Strategic visioning,
yeah.
Is that an arts term?
Yeah, no, it's not. And decided that we could improve the festival with a broader genre.
Now you have, it looks by counting, 17 vineyards involved.
That
And now
sounds
you've
about
also
right.
expanded to Bistro 72 at Hotel Indigo.
Well, they've been a partner for 3 years.
Okay.
But Suffolk Theater is a new partner. Bay Street Theater is a new partner.
Wow.
And we expect that we'll expand into the South Fork.
The people I represent and my family, we're honored to be a part of this.
What was your reasoning for getting involved? Are you a music lover?
Well, yes, and more so, yeah, no, absolutely. And but I would say I wasn't a jazz enthusiast until I saw Winterfest in action prior to our opening Hotel Indigo. And, we had a real passion for being involved. And when Pat from East End Arts came to us and said, we have this idea for a jam session. What do you think? I said, I think I love it. And we were the first Saturday night event. It was wildly successful. And because of that, we now feature music at our property, Wednesdays through Saturdays. It's a real part of what we do.
Is it pretty much the same people, or is it drawing in new people?
We've got a good base of local, regional followers, but we've got an emerging base of sort of metropolitan area music enthusiasts, people who didn't know about Long Island's East End, North Fork wine country, so it's growing, and that's really the exciting part.
This is, to me, is a model of what cultural tourism projects are supposed to be about.
For the East End, the winter is a dead season. We don't have the skiing, we don't have those amenities that other regions have, but our wineries are open, and actually it's such a temperate climate that people can really enjoy the East End in an off time when it's not crowded with cars.
That's
and
my
people.
favorite part.
What, to me, the economic impact, after last year, the year before, I'm sorry, one of the vineyards experienced a 200% increase in sales over the previous year because of this festival.
You take part in events like this all over Long Island.
Well, we tell the story. We are an alliance of nonprofit arts organizations, right? And East End Arts is one of our members. And in fact, I like to think they're kind of like the key at the East End.
Oh,
I
okay.
mean, get it?
Yeah.
So together, as an alliance, we're trying to shine the spotlight on all the amazing arts and culture that are happening all over Long Island. And tonight we're here with you to do this program and we're kicking it off with this amazing event because this is just a perfect example of how the arts can help in economic recovery, and they're just make everything so much more fun.
When I see you crossing over in your us got together and said, let's just pull this thing together. So the Convention and Visitors Bureau, the Wine Council, and the Arts Council, along with Suffolk County, got together, and the four of us, we each use our strengths to pull this all together, and then we invite the other businesses to participate, the wineries, the hotels, the restaurants, to actually participate and take advantage of the promotions that we're doing to bring visitors in.
This type of event is proof that actually the arts can stimulate the economy. The Winterfest event brings a tremendous number of people out here. They go to wineries, they taste beautiful wines, see wonderful musicians, and at the same time they're out here, so they're going to have lunch at a restaurant or dinner at a restaurant, they're going to stay at a hotel. It pumps a tremendous amount of activity into the economy of the East End of Long Island.
Suffolk County National Bank and you are the sole corporate sponsors of Live on the Vine. Thank you so much for your contribution.
Last year I happened to attend a couple of these events at the Indigo Hotel, and it was so overwhelmingly positive that that I asked my people, well, find out about this. What is this? And they did, and I learned about it. And I said, we should get involved. And there's great places out here. People who come out here only during the summer, they don't know that if you come out here in the fall and the winter, that there's a lot to do. There's a lot of fun, and and we have a lot of them here tonight. And hopefully that will continue the momentum, and we will support this forever. And and it's going to grow every year.
Coming up next on My Long Island TV, take a tour of the beautifully renovated Suffolk Theater in Riverhead.
No, we were not looking for a theater. We were looking for a small investment property. I happened to see an ad in the Suffolk Times, our local paper, saying the Suffolk Theater is for sale. Of course, we spent a lot of time doing research, visiting other theaters, talking to theater groups before we did make that final decision to purchase it. But it was love at first sight. When we first saw the building, I saw it as it is today. I didn't see it with the plaster falling down, water damage, carpet destroyed, old seats. I saw this vision.
People that have been here before, they remember it, and there's so many memories in this place. I mean, we've heard stories of people getting their first kiss, going out on their first date, people getting engaged. You gotta remember, this theater's been here for, well, it's here 80 years. That's a lot of history. There are very few Art Deco theaters like this left. When the multiplexes came in, the theaters went down. A little bit of everything. We're gonna try to set up and do bigger names on Friday and Saturday. We have a projector and we have a screen that rolls down so we can do dinner and a movie where people come in and we had Italian food with an Italian movie.
Well, the theater, we used all the original colors. They were found under layers of paint, scraped them off, found the original colors. So really the theater, the colors you see are the colors it was in 1933 when it opened. The original carpeting we had a very small piece of. It was buried over 2 other layers of carpeting that they put down. So this is as close as we could get to that faded small piece of carpeting. The lighting's all original. It was here from 1933. There are a couple stained glasses that we replaced, but that's about it.
We had to pull the stage out a little bit because it was only about 8-foot stage because it just had to facilitate a screen.
The ticket booth is a major part of most movie theaters. It hasn't been changed at all. The tile work, everything's original here.
These 4 posters we found here, this is the first picture that was shown here in 1933, Footlight on Parade and then Dirty Dancing. That was the last one in 1987. Here there was just a small concession stand for the movie theater, but we've got an island bar here. There once was a telephone booth over there, so we kept it. All the exit signs, except for other areas where we had to bring it up to fire code, they're all original. There's a water fountain over there, which was in perfect condition. It's a beautiful Art Deco with tile with little fish on it. We cleaned it all up, and it just came out spectacular. So it was kind of nice to keep that little detail. We're set up tonight in Cabrera style, so it's all tables of fours. We have a very sophisticated sound system here. We've got these very tiny surround sound, unobtrusive speakers throughout the theater, so that when you come in, you really don't see the sound, you hear the sound. We start seeing where the tickets, people are coming where they're buying the tickets, from Massapequa, Garden City, Montauk, Orient. Yeah, they're coming.
Well, I'll tell you what it means to our downtown. I've not watched the show Orange is the New Black, but Jodie Foster is filming at Suffolk Theater tomorrow scenes for Orange is the New Black. So when you start to think about somebody like Jodie Foster coming to the town of Riverhead to look at Suffolk Theater, that says it all. I mean, it's the crown jewel of downtown. It was vacant, abandoned, eyesore is the nicest thing you could have say about it. And what the Castaldis, what Bob and Diane Castaldi have done to that theater, it's just stunning.
Suffolk Theater renovations in Riverhead. They've done a terrific job there. And what's neat about some of our old theaters, whether it's in Bayshore or Patchogue or Northport or Westbury, is these theaters were, the architecture of these theaters and the way they were designed, people don't build buildings like them anymore. That is helping with the overall revitalization of downtown Riverhead. You see a lot of new life happening there. Suffolk Community College put a culinary school down there. You have some new bars and some new restaurants. And there have been efforts to bring more multifamily housing in that area. And if you have apartments, that means people are going to be living in your downtowns and then patronizing your buildings and your business establishments.
If I was in Nassau County, rather than deal with the traffic going into Manhattan, paying the toll in, paying the toll out, if you get in the HOV lane from Nassau County at 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, you can get here in 45 minutes. Parking's free. Got great restaurants in Riverhead. We do food as well. Why not?
If you have a story idea or there's a special event happening in your Long Island, let us know and we may use it on My Long Island TV. Email us at stories@mylitv.com or send us a letter to My Long Island TV, P.O. Box 615, Bayshore, New York 11706.
Coming up next on My Long Island TV, we go backstage for a pre-concert conversation with Mambo Loco.
Hi, I'm Tony Lobianco, and you're watching My Long Island on FiOS 1.
We're here with Mambo Loco, all four guys. You guys want to do a little barbershop thing, like hello? Can you do that? Hello. Wow. That is so spectacular.
All right.
You guys are set to play. This is the Live on the Vine kickoff, which is pretty exciting. A packed house. Everybody, everyone I spoke to just came to see you guys and to support the arts. But tell me how you got involved with this.
Wayne started a world band. We were working on all kinds of music. And we would play some reggae music, and we would play some salsa music, and we would play some Brazilian music. We decided we got to do salsa. And then we met Larry. And Larry could sing and play the drums.
We've been working the music for the Jazz on the Vine for several years, and it's worked out very well where we play, and they get a good turnout, and so they invited us to do the opening this year.
The whole Live on the Vine is so exciting because it just brings so many genres of music together. Now, have you guys found that your fan base has expanded, that you're getting exposed to people who ordinarily wouldn't see you as a result of Live on the Vine?
We have to reach a bunch of different people here tonight. That is our goal. Because we constantly do this, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
As a group, it's just doing what we always do. But tonight, something special is going to happen here.
What's nice about wineries too is that you get people from Connecticut and New Jersey and the whole area, New England, they come down, and so you get a new fan base.
Now, with all the different venues that you play, is there one that you particularly are crazy about in terms of the acoustics, in terms of the sound?
I got to say, this place here is pretty amazing. I love it. What can I say? I couldn't be in a better place.
Yeah, they did a great job here.
Do you have a playlist all set up, or do you kind of wing it? Do you look at each other and go, hey, let's do this now?
A little bit of a wing in it. Yeah,
Really?
yeah, that's kind of our thing. We feel out how the crowd's going.
Exactly.
And Wayne, feels it out mostly, and then sometimes Freddie will shout out, Wayne, let's do that cha-cha.
We'll figure something out and then feel it from there.
Now, do you guys, how often do you rehearse? Like, how often you get together when you're not performing?
Not very often.
Now, do you have CDs that you sell during your shows?
We do.
And do you have a website?
We have a new CD coming out very soon.
Tell us about it.
The classic acoustic sound, salsa, merengue, some ballads. It's beautiful. It's really nice. Sounds great.
Well, thank you so much. We're really looking forward to hearing you play tonight. Very excited about it. It was a pleasure meeting you all.
Yeah,
thank you. Thank you.
Coming up next on My Long Island TV, political and business leaders talk about how the arts affect Long Island's economy.
We're a high-cost region to do business in. We pay high property taxes, our utility costs are high, and so why stay here? Well, we have some things that add to the quality of life that make some of those higher costs, something that businesses are willing to put up with. And it goes to our, the quality of life issues I'm talking about is our parks, our beaches, our golf courses, but then our cultural arts as well. To be able to see concerts or plays or, symphonies. And if we didn't have them, it'd be much easier for businesses to say, you know what, I'm moving off.
The position that I'm in, the arts not only nourish your soul, but they nourish community too. And we can say that this festival has a $1 million economic impact over 6 weeks. So, it's good for our little kids, our students that are taking piano lessons, on a very personal level, but it's also good for community and good for an entire region.
When people think about the wineries out here, and people who come out here travel 50 or sometimes 100 miles to come out to the wineries on the weekend, and then you can't think to yourself that people are just coming out here to taste some wines, buy a bottle, and move on. People come out to the East End, and I guess over the years, as they've come out here, they realize what a wonderful place it is, what a great place it is to spend a day. On any given weekend during, I'd say, May to the end of October, you could have country, you could have jazz, you could have opera going on at various venues. So people see that, people have come out here and have experienced it, and that does keep bringing them back.
We had a couple weeks ago where we had 600 people in the Suffolk Theater, and I think it was 1,200 or 1,300 people in the Hyatt Hotel or their convention center, and it was all of Atlantis and their convention center, and it was just, some said it was a little much, but you had 2,000 people converging on downtown Riverhead. That just truly is amazing when you think about where we came in 2009. It was an 80% vacancy rate. Now, almost every store is accounted for. There's one very large block of stores where the Sears knot-off building where McCabe's office used to be, to the Sears store. And I can tell you on authority that there are a couple of developers that have made some serious offers to buy that block of stores to turn that around. So we've got some really exciting stuff that has already happened in the past 4 years, and we have just tremendously exciting stuff coming.
Well, that's our show for today. I hope you enjoyed it. You can friend us on Facebook or follow us on Twitter, or you can email your story ideas to stories@MyLITV.com. Remember, you can watch this show and many other award-winning videos at MyLITV.com. In the meantime, enjoy your Long Island and tune in to see where we go next on My Long Island TV.